Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown L.A. at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and our home team. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. It's Taylor, and he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, here's Brissett. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returning, it's Benjamin. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 26, check 26. Pilot, 64, weak.
Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This Week 1 matchup between the Colts and the Chargers, there are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl.
50, Mike, 50. Focus, defense, focus. Yeah.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Escaping the... Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play.
Go. 60 outlaw. Hey, foxtrot.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Not today, you are.
No, deep grip.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. And an alley to run. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 28 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike, check. 59.
They go play action with Brissett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 20.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Go!
2nd and 4. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen, that's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
All day, dog. Switch.
They'll run with Taylor, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw, Brissett. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy...
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a gain of 8.
Yeah, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 30 base. Hey, wahoo!
Here we go. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Watch the screen.
Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And quick throw here, that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
First down, Colts.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Back at his own 49.
It's our time.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
What we got? You go press it to 6. You got
Play action now. Brissett. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
We've watched this a long time, and I still